We're enjoying this lovely weather. It'll probably snow next week. Anyway, welcome to St. Luke's. My colleague Ann Duco and I welcome you to the 33rd season of Fabulous Fridays. Unfortunately, this is the last one for the season, but we will be back next year. Before we begin, a couple of things. If you have a cell phone, please turn it off. There's a basket on the table in the back of the sanctuary for donations for people in need and the church's Jesus Fund. If you need a restroom, they're down the south hallway and to your left. And most importantly, after the performance, there are desserts in the South Hall. So we hope to see you there for that. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming the Americana Ragtime Quintet.
Thank you. They say it takes a minute to turn this on. Am I on? Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for having us. This is part of the Americana Band. Americana Band is about 20 members, but we decided to take the elite today and bring these. No, I hope nobody else there from the other band is listening. Thank you for having us. Thank you for the people who organize it, Ann Duco, David Patterson, and Paul Clark on tech, sound man, Paul Tech. Hey, Paul, you know, we used to have a sound man for our group, too. He was Russian, didn't work out too good. So we got a Polish guy, he didn't work out too good. So we got a check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Shall we leave now? All right. So anyway, the next one is, it's called The Strenuous Life, and it was written by Scott Joplin in response to Teddy Roosevelt's famous speech, The Strenuous Life. When Teddy Roosevelt was the governor of New York, he gave this speech saying that it's good to have problems and have issues and to overcome them. It's kind of like when you tell your kids to take out the trash or do the laundry, and they say, yeah, whine. Say, it's good for you. It's educational. It builds character. And they roll their eyes, right? So this is what this is about, the strenuous life. Okay, now the ragtime is not jazz, right? Ragtime came before jazz, late 1800s, early 1900s. And it died off about mid-19 teens. There was some, when the movie The Sting came out with Robert Redford and Paul Newman, that kind of got ragtime again going in this country. And there have been some revivals of ragtime time and again. But the next song is a train wreck. Actually, it's a song about a train wreck, hopefully. So it's called the Crush Collision March. And there was a guy named William Crush. He was a railroad agent for the Katy Railroad, Kansas City and Texas. So he thought of the great idea of having a train crash to promote the railroad. I don't know how that works. It's kind of like Demolition Derby promoting cars today. He had this, set up this track, and two engines crashed into each other. And that was near Waco, Texas. And the boilers exploded and killed some people. So other than that, it turned out great. So Crush Collision March. And it's kind of descriptive. They call the music and descriptive music, where it kind of describes what's going on. So you should be able to hear a railroad crash. Can you tell where the crash went? Good. All right. So, I'd like to introduce the band members here. Like I say, these are 5 of the top people. There are 25 more top people who we played around the community throughout the year. Our next gigs are Memorial Day down at the Schmidt Island and 4th of July at Ham House Ice Cream Social. So hope to see you there. But I'll introduce some of the people here. So on clarinet from South Dakota is Sue Haddle. Sue Haddle is a retired educator, and she plays here at Fabulous Fighters for different times throughout the years. And she plays with the Tri-States Wind Symphony and the New Horizons Band as well. So here for Sue Haddle. Hey. Okay, so next is a clarinet player, Mia Ward. She's from Illinois, and she's a Loras College student, studying musical theater and music education. And she plays all kinds of instruments, piano and so on. But she recently won the Illinois State Champion whatever talent show as a vocalist, though. Yes. So, let's hear her. So, and trumpet is Dan Wild. He's from Minnesota, and he's an engineer at John Deere, and he plays for Tri-States and New Horizons, usually first trumpet. And he also puts together his own band at Christmas at John Deere with John Deere employees, and they play Christmas music for the John Deere Christmas party, right? So, all right, and then Sue Henriksen, she's from Illinois, and she was the, what do I want to say, executive director of the Illinois Girls State Athletic Association.
IHSA.
Huh?
IHSA, Illinois High School Association.
Okay, well anyway, she's an executive for the, correcting me here. So, anyway, she was executive with the Illinois Girls Athletic Association.
Boys and girls.
Boys and girls, boo. Good. And then she also plays for the New Horizons Band. New Horizons Band is for people over 50 years old, but other people can get into. She not only plays for Tri-States, but she's the president of the Tri-States Wind Symphony. So Deb Stevens, probably some people know Deb Stevens. She's from Detroit, by way of Montana. That's complicated, but it's a good story. But anyway, so she's a retired music teacher in Dubuque, retired a couple of years ago as a band director at Washington Middle School. And she also plays in a group, really good group, called Tapestry. They have things like violins and guitars, you know, those kinds of things. So anyway, she's also my neighbor, so she has to come to these things. So, I'm Dave Overby. I'm from Connecticut, and basically, I have a rather checkered musical career. I did play for the Iowa National Guard Band for a few years, and I started the band in Clinton 30 years ago. It's still going strong. I took a side hustle as a band director at University of Dubuque in 2000, 2004, and I played bugle in Vietnam in 1967. So I played for the 196th Light Infantry Brigade. So when you're thinking Light Infantry Brigade, if you're thinking about Tennyson's poem, The Charge of the Light Brigade, about 1854 Crimean War. Well, kind of know how that went. So anyway, thanks a lot. We'll keep playing, I think. Next one is Healer to a Bouquet, as written by two people, Louis Chavin and Scott Joplin. Louis Chavin started it, but he got sick, so it's Scott Joplin finished it for him. It was featured at the St. Louis World's Fair. Next one is by Billy Taylor. Billy Taylor was a jazz musician in New York area in the 70s and into the 80s. But he kind of fell off into the earth and wasn't heard of for years. And when he died in 2010, people say, Billy Taylor, was he still alive? But anyway, here's one of his ragtime pieces. He did a lot of jazz, but this is kind of a raggy thing. Bighorn Breakdown. Hey, you're in for a special treat. We're going to go to some polka music because we do a lot of polka music in the fall for Oktoberfest. And so, in fact, we have 4 Oktoberfests lined up already in Dubuque, Elizabeth, St. Donatus, and Darkburg Brewery and Dubuque in this fall already. We like to look ahead. So we'll play a couple songs here and then wrap it up for you. This is called They're Off, or something else in German, which I can't pronounce. Next one is in the same genre, is Beer Here, Beer Here. Can't imagine what that means. So this is pretty much a standard for Polka Fest. We'll see what happens. 1, 2, ready, play.
And then,
3 minutes, 3 to 7, 3 to 4. Just one more.
One more and then
German,
go.
yeah.
Okay.
one more German.
We'll go to all right. We'll go to are we on? Yeah, we'll go to a waltz now for you. Highly, high low. 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's pretty much it. You want us to play another one? Milk the audience for everything you can get.
We had two, said yes.
No, we're just entertaining.
Okay.
Just one. Okay. You might recognize this one. I'm not even going to announce what it is. And if you do recognize it, you have to stand up and sing and clap. All right? Okay, start again. 1, 2, ready, play.
Well, please join me in again thanking this wonderful group of musicians. I should mention, though you probably don't care, I'm from Iowa. At any rate, thank you all for coming, and don't forget there are desserts in the South Hall.